Scope International Society. I wanted to share these information regarding the scope creations at the University of Huddersfield. The student union, it is actually a charity out there who actually demonstrate, have different resources and also different tools for student and for anyone to get through it, for help student for accommodation, help student for academic, for help student to feel comfort when they come to the university. So I'm going to put into it the link of the student union. So I wanted to encourage some of the students who actually going to be student at Huddersfield University. When you start the University of Huddersfield, the university actually teach you and train you to have a scheduling time for yourself, because um, the teaching are deep and they require you to be independent when you start the University of Huddersfield. Um, as I remember, it require you to have a scheduling time, because it is actually they became independent of your of your actions. There is no one who's going to tell you that you need to go to the library or writing or seeking information to the library. It takes you all your times. And actually there are some students who are working at the same time for study. There are some students who do all the things, and they don't even have the strategy to plan the week and to be ready, because at the University of Huddersfield you have a deadline. They give you the lecture, and after you have to be independent to make all your work on your own. There is no one who's after you to make your works. They give you everything is available in the resources. You have tutor who are available for help you, but in the regular times you we are really be going to be very independent of your actions, and also be responsible for what you are studying actually. And for the first years, it's they are there to help, but you start to be independent. You start to be adult of what you do. When you reach the master program, you became like a master of your own works, but you must follow and planning how to process through it. So I found out that through it, when I was studying the master operations in supply chains, that it's important to have activities, it's important to develop something, it's important to be fresh, and it's important to do something else than to be on your own time in the library reading book, and because it takes you times, and it require you a lot of energy and then a lot of focus. So that's why I create Scope International. So the student union can give you the capability to create anything that you want. And it's actually a kind of passions, diverse hobbies who can actually help you to be refreshing and motivate to start. There are some students who decide to do gym. There are some students who decide to do music. There are some students who do other activity. There are some students who actually found different way to refresh themselves. And this way, this is how I found myself, is really to doing something that I like, share what I like through creation of Scope Internationals, and also as I seen around what I've been learning from the University of Huddersfield, because I have friends for different courses, and the same feedback is come back. Oh, it's very stressful. It's hard. I have no time. I have to go to read. I have my assignment. I have my dissertation. I have to go to work. I have this to do. Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know if I can get to it. That's why it's really important to do something that is make you fresh and come back and be much more with more innovation, more motivated, more courage, more push forward to do it. And that's how I create Scope Internationals, and it make everyone to come and share everything they want. As I said, Scope is means supply chains, operations, and project management. I must acknowledge some people will say it is not according to my course. It is according to your course, because in the supply chain touch all the interior of an organization's operations is into it, because into operations there is some store that you do, and to make process your work in any kind of job, in any kind of activity, operation is there. Project management, you need, yes, it is, because it's scheduling time. It is a scheduling, planning, control that is you need to set it. For some students who start at university, don't even know how to plan, how to go and search. You don't know anything. You're just going to learn through it. That's why your course is there to support you and to lead you. But after, when you finish the courses, it depends how you prepare yourself, because when you leave the classroom, after in the classroom you became on your own, and you became to manage what you're studying, what you're supposed to do. So, in this case, obviously, for those who are in Huddersfield University, there are so many tools that are available. The student union, the iPoint, the your business school can advise you. There is so many departments who actually can be there to help. But as an individual, you need to find out how to reboot and put your back full to start and to be ready for it. So I encourage you, when you do, when I believe that many is going to be applying through it, and I believe that some student that currently study is to find out what you really like, something that refresh you. That's why I create Scope International. It's more literary, it's more thinking. That's thinking, and more innovation and creativity and share and talk, because this is how I build myself and I fool myself, because that's how I am, and that's how